Well, hello again, guys. It's Jim from PA Woodsman's channel. I do a quick video this morning. Another day off, no vehicle, and I'm planning that trip next month to do the Laurel Highlands Trail. We were discussing water sources and brought to mind different ways of carrying water and purification of water. A lot of you probably already know these, but I thought if anything, this may just help some of the newbies out there along, or something you might not have thought of. Now, you notice a bunch of my videos, I'm trying to lose some different weights in my pack. And one thing that's hard to lose is your water weight, because you need the water to survive. It's amazing how fast you'll go through water. Be it drinking, cleaning, and cooking. Not only cleaning your pots and pans, but yourself. You don't want to use contaminated water for even cleaning purposes, because you'll end up getting it on your fingers, maybe touching your lips or whatever. So, alright, we're going to start off with containers for now. You saw my one video, my aluminum containers. Well, these are stainless steel, and I just wanted to get a weight comparison. This one is 24 ounces. Put on my scale here. It's coming in at, see if we can zoom this in for you. 5 5/8. So it's almost 6 ounces. I'm not going to zoom this out too far, so we can zoom it right back in. That's my 24 ounce stainless steel. Here's a 1 liter Powerade bottle, clear, and it comes in at a whopping 1 3/4 ounces. And finally, well, not finally, another thing, if I normally don't have this filled, this is my platypus. It's my 2 liter platypus. I'll have this along with me in case for some reason water sources are scarce, or if my water source from my campsite's a distance, I can go ahead and have an extra 2 liters of water handy. And it weighs in at 1 1/4 ounces. It weighs nothing. So, but then you figure you put water in there, that's probably going to add, close to 4 pounds, I think. I'm trying to remember how much water weight is. I think it's 4 pounds per gallon, but don't quote me. So, alright. And I also have my Camelbak with me, which I prefer my Camelbak. It'll hold up to 2 liters, but if I know my water sources aren't that scarce, I don't have to fill it up the whole way and save on some weight. I'll probably, if I'm getting to my last water source before my camping area, it's going to get filled. Right now it's 3/4 of the way full from yesterday's trip, and I'm planning on going back out again, so I'm keeping it in the refrigerator. Why waste the water? And sorry about that, guys. We'll weigh that real quick. Well, it's kind of hard because it's laying off the side, so it's saying 4 pounds 4 ounces. I'm going to take a guess more like 5 pounds. So, but that's one weight it's hard to control was the water. Also for my Camelbak, if it's what I can do in the summer, if it's really going to be hot like 90s or greater, I can go ahead and put that in the freezer, freeze it, and throw it in this sleeve, or even in the winter to help it from freezing. It's like an insulated sleeve, but this thing alone weighs additional 4 3/4 ounces. So, what's nice about this, if you don't have an internal water bladder sleeve, you can actually strap this on to your backpack on the outside in different places. So it's nice. So, alright, let's spin the camera over here. Make sure I'm not zoomed out. Okay, and we'll discuss, try to bring this in a little better, guys. We'll discuss water treatment options. A lot of these you're probably already aware of, maybe some of them you're not. we'll start off from the simplest to the most, well, I wouldn't say the hardest, but boiling water is the simplest way you can purify your water. Throw it in a pot and go ahead and bring it to a boil. You should be good. There's an argument out there. Some believe you should wait at least 3 minutes of letting it come to a hard boil. Then there's others just say just as long as you bring it to a boil, you're good. Drawbacks on this is, one, you're going to have to wait for the water to cool to drink it. Two is the flat taste. They say you can go ahead and pour it in one container and transfer it back to container to try to aerate it to give it a more natural taste. But I've never tried it. Or you can, but a lot of times when you're doing this, you don't want, well, I'm trying to get at here. You're also cooking with it, so you're really not going to notice the flat. But that's the only drawback I see with boiling water. Boiling water, and to the next step I'm going to do, you want to filter the water prior. When I say filter, get yourself a bandana. I thought I had one handy, but I don't. Or some coffee filters, and pour your water from the dirty, contaminated water through that filter into your pot, so you get rid of all the debris, like be it sticks, sand, bug larvae, mosquitoes, flies, whatever's laying in the water that you're boiling. So, alright, that's boiling. Oh, a couple drawbacks you're going to run into with boiling real quick, besides the flavor of being flat, is it takes fuel. For some reason you can't get a fire going, which is normally an endless supply unless you're got no wood in the area, is your fuel. Alcohol, I wouldn't think it would be that efficient of a way of boiling my water all the time. So, but that's boiling water. Then you got your chemical treatments. Some people swear by Clorox. They stick a drop of Clorox in their water, and it supposedly kills the nasties. I don't like the flavor of Clorox. I did enough of it, more or less. Well, they ain't Clorox in the pool, it's chlorine, but it's close enough for me. So I would prefer not to use Clorox. Then you got your Aquamira tablets, the iodine tabs. This is the iodine, and this is one that's supposed to take away the iodine flavor. These turn your water a funky color and turn everything you use it with a funky color, and the taste. I've never used these. I bought these a while back. They may even be expired. I'll have to look here after a bit. But now, if you do choose to use these, and if you're not, if you're just drinking the water, what you can do is add your different flavor packets to it. Your coffee, your tea, Gatorade. That's why I have this laid out, just to give you an idea. So, just to hide the flavor. Now, also with these, you'd have to wait anywhere from 30 minutes to till, I believe it's Jardy is 30 minutes, and Cryptosporidium is a 4-hour wait. So it takes some time even to utilize the water source. Utilize the water after you purify it with these tabs. Also, I have is these recently, I got these Catadine MicroPure tabs. They're a, I'm trying to think what they're made out of here. Chlorine dioxide. So, but it kills the viruses, bacteria, Giardias, and Cryptosporidiums. You take 1 tablet per 1 liter of water. Drop it in. Wait 4 hours. After another 4 hours again. So, but I used one the other day just to see what it would taste like in case I'd have to use it, and I had to wait the 4 hours, and it wasn't bad. The water really wasn't that big of a different color compared to what it normally is. It might have had a real faint tint to it, but taste-wise, it didn't taste any worse than household tap water. So, okay, and the last one is my. You've seen my Catadine Hydro Pro before, water filter pump. It's got the pleated filter. I'll get into it here. It's got the pleated paper filter, and inside here it does have charcoal inside the center of the cylinder. And here would be, well, with charcoal, I'd better let this out to dry. Just from sitting. I cleaned it the other day, and I thought it was dry, but I better air it out some more. But it's got a paper filament, and this outside sheeting here actually helps keep the paper element cleaner. Also, you can add a, it's got a little pre-filter here with sediment filter, but you know, ahead and gum band on a coffee filter on the end of this, even pre-filtered some more, just to help save the life of your filter. So I'm gonna let that sit out and dry some more. So, but when I used it the last time up there in my 20 mile hike, brought it home,